One of the many popular new fixtures near the Strip. This is Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. Today, a fun matchup in store between the Cleveland Browns and the Las Vegas Raiders. Justin Hopkins out, ready to send this away. And away we go at Allegiant Stadium. Here's Carter on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is first and 10. And they're going to run for the first time now with the rookie from Boise State. Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. At the 20. He does it. Touchdown. The Raiders take a 6-0 lead right away. So one snap, and they're in the end zone, Brock. Tell those stat keepers to be ready. Might be a very busy game for them.
I'm kind of up for that. You kind of like that little pace?
A hundo, partner, 100%.
And to do it on the ground, to boot. What a way to begin the proceedings. The first punch thrown in the four-quarter boxing match ends up being a haymaker.
That one right down the middle. And the Raiders will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Here's DeAndre Carter with the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes first and 10. Now the first carry for Quinshawn Judkins. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
A gain of a yard brings up second and 9. The 27.
Here's Judkins on second down. Hits a seam at the 40. And finally stopped at the 34. A pickup there of 39. And that gives the Browns a first. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. On first down, here's Sanders. Completed to his running back. And he stops at the 31-yard line.
I don't know why every once in a while I get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When the veteran QB said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league. It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you can take a lick at any time.
Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And 4th and 4 coming up. And they apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it. Sanders gonna throw on 4th. They connect for the first. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. They're now set for first and 10.
First down, Browns.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. Escapes the pocket. Pressure comes, and he's taken down. The Raiders got him. And a big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
All right, first sack on the board, and the first drive as a defense, and now we let the chess match begin, the adjustments begin, because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wins.
97. Ready?
And he fakes the spike. And they aren't fooled by that fake spike. They kept charging and got there to take him down. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend.
Kind of feel like we're watching a welcome to the NFL moment for this rookie quarterback. Hey, kid, yeah, the rush gets here a little bit faster at this level than it does the college game.
Third and long here for Sanders. Finds a seam down the middle. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line.
How times, Kate, do we see those routes, horizontal east to west routes, just get that first down on these critical third down situations? It takes tremendous eyes, tremendous speed, and a tremendous want-to by the defense to stop that short.
Well, caught by his running back. And the early aggressiveness is answered. They went for it on their opening series, and the defense stops them. That's a turnover on downs. First and 10 now. Here's Smith. Flushed out now to his left. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the first quarter. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. Throwing on third, Smith. Dumped off to his running back. Defense contains him. That's going to force fourth down as he's dropped for a loss.
Not terribly complicated on this one. Just not the third down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the first, and apparently little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
And he gets it away from his end zone. He has it at the 33. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
The Browns take over first and 10. At their
The
own
Browns, nice field position here as they start out first and 10.
Down. Put.
Here's Judkins to begin the drive. He cuts it to the right sideline, and he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. To the air on first down, Sanders. Pressure comes, and he's taken down. The Raiders got him. Offense up to the line fast. After the sack, another pass on second down. Into the hands of Tillman, complete. Just after the catch, he is hit and stopped. A nice gain, though, down to the enemy 41. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
Yellow. 43. Ready.
Working out of the gun, Sanders. He has the first over the middle. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that's good for a Cleveland first down. So it's the 2-minute warning here from Allegiant. It's the Browns who have first and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Completed over the middle. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns earn the chance to tie it before halftime. It's a Jerry Jeudy touchdown. On comes Dustin Hopkins to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Browns tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Evans now to return. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him. Good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up first and 10. Smith to the air now. Dumps it off to his running back. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
I know coordinator and quarterback don't be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets him back behind the sticks.
He's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down.
Here we go.
Genty from the gun. And he has enough room to gain about 4. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 + 4 + 4 equals a first down.
2nd and 6 now. Escapes the pocket. He's keeping it. And he's going to be blocked down at the 35-yard line. Timeout taken by the offense. Their second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the first down.
First down, Smith to throw. He sends this one to the end zone. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? O-T-B, over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Jerome Baker has it. And the Browns get the football back across midfield before going down inside the 45-yard line on the return.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up turnovers, but how about the effort on the other side, knocking down and stop the potential pick 6? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
Back to the air here on second. Sanders. That's complete. David Njoku. And he's out of bounds just short of the 30.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Timeout taken by the offense, their second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. And on 4th and 10, they aren't moving. They're going for this.
Black 40. Black 6.
They'll go. It's Sanders. He fires one deep down the middle. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs. Good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Back to throw it. He's going to push one deep down the run into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Grant Delpit in to pick it off. And the Browns get the football back with minimal time to go in our half. One last play before the break.
Here we go.
Looking to throw. Passing struggles, bleeding over from that last play. He's forced to get rid of this one. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Something's got to be the difference maker here in half number 2. We'll see what it is as we're off and running once again. This return starts at the 5. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own.
Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready. 52 blue.
Judkins headed right. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
You know, Kate, during draft season, I was talking to to an NFL GM, and he said, you know what, in time, we're going to realize tackles for loss are just as big a deal as sacks. Sacks get so much of the popularity.
And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Oh, the ball is loose again. And we'll wait to hear. It'd be huge if the defense recovered. And they did. Their last gasp ever turned a long touchdown into a turnover. He not only broke on it to make the pick, Brock, but he was on the move real quick. Knowing short field, there's a great chance that he could take that one back for a touchdown.
That's exactly right. In this area of the field, an offense really only gets a second or two to react to that pick and get over and cut off his lanes. And if you don't, well, it's 6 the other way.
Here's a return from the 7. Juke the defender. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Take over first and 10.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. First and 10.
Let's go. Flat. Next.
Here's Jerome Ford for the first time this game. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Landon Roberts coming over for the hit.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Here we go, second and 9. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Short pass brought in. And the pass is stopped before it can get to the first. Great tackle there to bring up fourth down. Shotgun snap, a gift to Ford. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. So the run doesn't get the yardage. It's a turnover on down. On first down, Genty. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
This is Genty on second. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling our running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Getting out to his left. Taking a big shot for the end zone. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on third down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. Fourth down coming up. Daniel Carlson out to try this Raiders field goal. From the right hash, it's a 47-yarder. And that one goes off the left upright, but over the crossbar. Oh, it still goes through. That one is good. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Return starts at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes first and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Finds him over the middle. And this one does not go far. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Here's 2nd and 7. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Darian Porter. And the Raiders will be down inside the opposing 35 as they take over after that interception. They've got first down from the 31. Straight ahead with Genty. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. Second down.
The whole thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
And without much room to work, he has a minimal gain on the final play of the third quarter. We'll see what they come up with for third down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's the Raiders' ball, a chance at a win if they can hang on to this lead. Here we go, third and less than a yard.
Hey, here we go, Sunday.
Third and short, Mostert. What a play. They never gave him a shot to get that single yard. He's going to lose some yardage. Fourth down coming up. The lead looks safe, but the penalty's staying down. They're going for this. Smith on fourth down. Escapes out to the left. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the first down.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Hey, that was so good, really, on two levels there defensively. Number one, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
They really need some chunk yardage here on second down. Trying again, following the set. He's in trouble and gets brought down again. So timeout comes in. Looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning.
An individual player taking over a drive isn't limited to just skilled players on the offense. If a defender gets in a groove like this, he can wreck a drive single-handedly with his pass rush. That is back-to-back sacks for him now. And it sure seems like whatever move he's throwing out there, it's working.
He intercepts it. That is exactly. Oh, he loses it on the return. They could get this back. And the Browns pick it up. So they steal away possession and add some extra yards for their offense after that fumble return.
Third down, you could see he may have been trying to simply do too much to help his side. It loosened his hold on the ball and gave that defense a chance to knock it free. Instead of facing fourth down, they're off the field completely.
Running back sent in motion. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Vegas. Browns down by 10. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. From the 38. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Browns fighting the clock now, trying to hurry back to that line. Now to throw. It's caught right side by Johnson. Continuing to move past the 45. Well, most drives should end right there, but they beat the defense and converts on 3rd and 17. Need to work as quick as you can here, Brock. 2 timeouts left, down 2 scores. It's first down. Has a man on target to Johnson. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. That chunk with a nice 21 yards. And that gives the Browns a first. Browns fighting the clock now, trying to hurry back to that line. Sanders going to throw here on first. Ooh, that one's nearly intercepted. The defense read that one perfectly. A poor choice to make that throw. Second down coming up.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, he just couldn't quite hang on.
And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
And this is cut for a score, and we are not done here yet. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Now, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route, just like a receiver would. It's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
Now a timeout's called, Cleveland using its second. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal. So they're going to line up for the onside kick that may just decide this game. Just over a minute to play. And the Raiders are able to secure the kick. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Ooh, had to have that onside kick. Got one timeout, but Not much time left. This one kind of feels like it's over.
Not a whole lot they can do, but you can't give up. Not a time to look at the clock. You got that one timeout. You got to do all you can and really hope and pray this offense fumbles the snap or screws it up here in the final minutes.
Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive. Now the Browns spend their final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. 4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Back to Genty. And that's good for a few. It brings up 3rd down.
He's pushed down at the 37-yard line. That's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Another give here to Genty. And they're turned away on 3rd and short. Actually might have lost a yard. That's going to bring up 4th down.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
He'll throw it. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And that is the catch that should end this game and seal this win. Touchdown. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
That one splits the uprights. And the Raiders make it a 10-point ball game.
14.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. And that is a rough one, Brock. It came down well short of that 20-yard line minimum he needed, so this drive going to begin from the 40-yard line instead.
On the double.
All right, this is going to be the final play of the game.
Here we go. Set. 10 black. Switch. Yellow. Cut.
Here he goes. One final shot. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And the Raiders make the interception on what is the final play of this game. The Black Hole can take that party over to the Vegas Strip.